Happy Hogmanay from the Scotland Channel is brought to you in association with Pure Beat Radio Aberdeen. Happy Hogmanay to all our viewers. Hogmanay in Scotland was the main celebration up until around the 1970s, and had been for some 400 years prior to that, because until 1958 Christmas had actually been banned in Scotland. However, today, Christmas is at least on a par with Hogmanay, even if the latter has lost some of its Scottishness over the years, as many of the old traditions, such as first footing, die out in favour of large fireworks displays such as the one held in Edinburgh since the early 1990s. However, one element of Scottish influence remains a permanent fixture in New Year's celebrations the world over, and that's the singing of Auld Lang Syne, the words of which at least were written by Scotland's most famous poet, Robert Burns. The author of this famous melody, sung as people link arms on the stroke of midnight, is not known. This famous tune is thought to originate from an old folk song and is loosely based on a pentatonic 5-note scale. It has been borrowed and quoted by countless composers and writers, including Beethoven, who even wrote an arrangement of Auld Lang Syne as part of his 12 Scottish folk songs from 1814. So as we bid farewell to 2024 and look forward to 2025, here are details of some of our forthcoming films here on the Scotland Channel. Football is the world's most popular sport, with billions of fans cheering on their favourite teams worldwide. But ask anyone in the world who invented the modern game of football played today, and most will say England. In our film It's Comin' Hame, we explore the origins of the modern game and discover it began, not in England, but in Glasgow's south side, which is also home to the world's first purpose-built international football ground. We visit the iconic Hampden Park football stadium to meet Richard McBrearty from the Scottish Football Museum, and we speak to football historian Jed O'Brien. Exclusive to the Scotland Channel, It's Comin' Hame can be watched from January 23rd for at least a year. The Kelpies are Scotland's most iconic contemporary landmarks. Towering over the adjacent M9 motorway and a new section of the Forth and Clyde Canal between Falkirk and Grangemouth, these magnificent 100-foot-high stainless steel equine sculptures represent the area's industrial past, when Clydesdale horses were used to tow heavy barges along the canal system during the Industrial Revolution between the mid-18th century and the late 19th century. Completed in April 2014, they were created by Scottish sculptor Andy Scott, who now lives in Los Angeles. The Scotland Channel meets Andy at the Helix, home of the Kelpies, to find out about the challenges of creating such a massive public artwork. The Man Who Created the Kelpies is available to watch exclusively on the Scotland Channel from February 13th, 2025, and will be available to watch for at least a year. In our next film, the Scotland Channel takes viewers on a bird's-eye tour of the popular seaside town of Ayr, with aerial footage of the beach area, the famous Waverley Paddle steamer, the town centre, Greenan Castle and Alloway. With stunning images from drone videographers John Love and Paul Giuliani, Ayr from the Air is available to watch exclusively on the Scotland Channel from January 9th, 2025. The Statue of Liberty in New York is arguably the most famous statue in the world. But whilst New York has one of them, few people anywhere in the world know that Scotland's biggest city, Glasgow, has no fewer than 5 of them, all hiding in plain sight. In our film, Scotland's 5 Statues of Liberty, we take viewers on a bird's eye tour of Glasgow to see the statues, 2 of which are on top of buildings, the other 3 on building facades. To find out where, join us to see Glasgow's 5 Statues of Liberty, exclusive to the Scotland Channel from January 16th. Whisky is probably Scotland's best known drink, which contributes more than £5 billion to the UK economy every year. But what's perhaps less known is that Scotland now produces between 70 to 80% of the UK's gin production as well. The recent boom in the popularity of craft gin has been a contributory factor in the growth of this sector, with more than 60 gin distilleries opening in Scotland in recent years. Join us as we visit the Badvo distillery in Pitlochry, which was founded by Helen Stewart in 2018 at the age of 20. A wee dram of craft gin airs on the Scotland Channel on February 6th. Get ready to experience Scottish band The Minesweepers, who have played festivals and venues including Eden, Gatehouse Music Festival, the Salutation in Manchester and the Stereo in Glasgow. Their songs are hard to pigeonhole with regard to genre, but one thing's for sure, their raw, original style will leave you feeling inspired and energised. Part of our Music Warriors series where we showcase Scottish musicians, the Minesweepers are all set to entertain you on the Scotland Channel from January 30th. Don't miss it. As music goes, the sound of the bagpipes is synonymous with Scotland, so in our next film, the Scotland Channel visits McCallum Bagpipes in Kilmarnock to find out how these iconic instruments are made and to talk to Managing Director Stuart McCallum about the resurgence of interest in pipe music among younger people in Scotland today. It's cool to play the pipes airs exclusively on the Scotland Channel from February 20th. Don't forget, all our films are available to watch for at least a year from the date of release. The Scotland Channel was launched on August 1st, 2024, in response to growing concern about British mainstream media bias in Scotland. Many Scots are becoming increasingly aware that Scotland is being negatively portrayed in order to make the country seem weak and dependent on England to survive, when the opposite is true. The Scotland Channel aims to tell Scotland's real story, and showcase the fact that Scotland is a vibrant, innovative and resource-rich country which is being held back and stripped of its resources and assets by the government of a neighbouring country, England. For more details about this, watch our film, The United Kingdom, the biggest con trick in history, which is available to view on your TV via our YouTube channel and on phones, tablets and home computers via our website, thescotlandchannel.tv. If you believe that Scotland deserves better than the current mainstream media and you support the aims of the Scotland Channel, please consider making a donation, especially if you have stopped paying the BBC television licence because you no longer watch the BBC or live TV. You can donate to our channel via our website at thescotlandchannel.tv/#donate. We are also interested in collaborating with existing content creators who share our aims and objectives, and welcome inquiries from filmmakers, scriptwriters, social media and marketing professionals who wish to become involved with the channel. Contact us today. Email info@scotland24.tv. The Scotland Channel has ambitious plans over the coming year to create new shows, including a chat show, game show, sitcom and a drama. If you have previous broadcast or acting experience and would like to become involved in any of these projects, please contact us. Together we can break the UK media's stranglehold on Scotland. Please like and share all our films and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We wish all our viewers a very happy 2025.